Saints, soldiers, and citizens of heaven. I'll talk to you a little bit today about Abraham. God told Abraham, he said, leave your land and I will give you a land that you will inherit. Kind of the same thing God told us. Come out of the world, my people, and I'll give you the kingdom of heaven. You will inherit the kingdom of heaven. Now, we talk about Abraham and Isaac. To begin with, Abraham was an old man when he had Isaac. And it's figured that Isaac was around 30 years old. Isaac wasn't no wuss. Abraham stopped short of that mountain and he said, me and the lad are going forward to make a sacrifice to God. Now we know this is a foreshadowing of Christ. Isaac was a young buck. He was carrying enough wood up that mountain to make a sacrifice unto God, to burn an offering. And the offering turned out to be himself. Now, it says that Abraham tied him up and laid him on the altar. Here you got a young fella strong enough to carry wood up the side of a mountain, and an old man, old man. Isaac didn't struggle. We know that's a foreshadowing of Christ. Christ carried his own wood up to be sacrificed by his Father. God stopped Abraham from sacrificing his son. But he didn't stop when it come to his own son to ransom us. We are told to take up our cross and follow Jesus. In other words, we're supposed to lay down our life. A lot of people don't understand. They think that to lay down your life means that you have to die. In a way, you do have to die. You have to die to yourself. Jesus said, no greater love has a man than this, that he would lay down his life for his friend. And we think, yeah, Jesus laid down his life for his friends, for the disciples, and for us. We know that Jesus called the disciples his friends, but he also told them to go into all the world and make disciples. You are a disciple of Christ. You are called to lay down your life. Like I said, that does not mean that you're supposed to die other than to yourself. Paul said, I die daily. Jesus gave his life for us. We're supposed to lay ours down for him. I heard a preacher say one time, it's harder to live for Christ than it is to die for him. Cheer up, though. We get the promised land of the kingdom of heaven. Much, much better than inheriting as Abraham did a land that is cursed. You say it's not cursed, brother. Yes, it is. God said when Adam and Eve sinned, he said, cursed is this land for your sake. When Jesus was crucified, he had a cross. He had the thorns on his head. How did God say the land would be cursed? He said it would be cursed because it would bring forth thorns and thistles. So when they placed that crown made of thorns on Christ's head, they were making him the king of curses. And the Bible does say that he became a curse for us. It's not easy to fight against your flesh, the world, and the devil. But God said that we are to come out of this world. Why? Because he doesn't want us to inherit a cursed world, a fallen world, a world that will be destroyed. He's given us a much, much better inheritance. Y'all have a blessed day. Love you guys.